Hi everyone. So this module, Module 3, we're going to be talking about how to find actual resources in the library, mainly books, okay? The physical resources like these. So libraries have catalogs. Guys, there's a lot of books in this library, thousands and thousands of books, and I am not going to remember where every single book is located. That's crazy. So just like how you have a house number where you live, something that tells people how to find you, we have to have numbers, some way to tell us how to find a book, a way to tell us where its home is, okay? And what I want you to learn is how to find that book, how to understand what to look for the home, okay? Catalogs are what we can search in online catalogs, to help you do your research, help you quickly find materials. So let's say you're doing research that has to do with education. We are in an education section. The L's are a part of education. And if you were doing communications and connections in schools, you might look for this book, School Communication Connections. Well, if you see it in the catalog, what it is going to show you is this call number. It gives you a call number. It tells you the name of the book, it tells you the authors, and it gives you this call number. You'll see letters, numbers, more letters, and then we even have a date for when the book was published. Okay, so I know, based on the letters, the very first ones, that I need to go to the section with the L's, because this is LC. And then I need to go to the 200s, because this is 221. So I'm looking through them. Oh, 221 area, okay? And then I'm looking, oh, it's S27. So I found 221, there's M, P, O, and here was S, okay? So now I have found my book, and I even know the year. Some of them don't have a year, this one does not have a year, but many of them do include a year. Now I found a book in the library. For our library, A through L is down here on the first floor. M through Z is upstairs on the second floor. We just don't have enough room to fit all of them downstairs, okay? And for the main collection, the general collection, they are using the Library of Congress classification system. And you are going to watch a video about that system so you understand what I'm talking about. But it basically tells you how to divide it up into these different numbers and letters. Now, we have an area in the library on the first floor down here that is called the Instructional Resource Center, the IRC. And the IRC is where we have a lot of children's books, a lot of youth books, and also a lot of the books that are used as textbooks in high school and middle school and elementary. So those resources, including DVDs and movies, games, that kind of thing, are all in the IRC, and they use the Dewey Decimal System, okay? Dewey, D-E-W-E-Y. So when you use his name, remember it's D-E-W-E-Y. I've had students miss that second E. That system, it also has letters and numbers, but it starts with a number and then a letter and so forth. So it's a little different. You got to be careful. So watch those videos to help you understand the differences between those two types of systems. The last video has to do with government documents, because they have a whole nother system that they use. And I just want you to be aware of it. Now, we used to have in this class where you were required to do a government document resource, but I found that that was very difficult, and I decided to take that out and to just make you guys aware of it, but we're not going to focus on it, so that's lucky for you. The other part of the assignment, so that's going to be one of the quizzes, is going to be asking you the differences between these two classifications, Library of Congress, LC, and Dewey. The other assignment, this is very, very key. It is your topic and research question assignment. What I want you to do is just identify a topic you're interested in. If you want to do your degree, what you are working towards, let that be your guide. And then you're going to create a research question that you have to find information about that topic. Something like, if I'm a librarian, I might want to look into something dealing with libraries. Well, a lot of libraries are dealing with homeless. And so I might want to ask a question about the homeless in the library. What impact do libraries have on the homeless population? And what can be done to increase that impact, or to make that impact a positive impact? So not only am I wanting to know what it is, but I want to know things that we can do to make it even better, okay? So that we can help that population. Now, the key is you have enough information to find. It's not just a yes or no question. You have to find research to help me. I have to find research that's going to tell me what I'm going to do with it. So when you think of a question, make sure that it's one that you can actually find research on it. And you're not just looking for a little statistic or a yes or no answer, because that's not good enough. It needs to be a detailed question. Think about this carefully, because you're going to use this research question for the rest of the semester, and all of our assignments build on that, okay? I will give feedback for your research question. I will try to help you formulate it. So if I find that it's a little bit off, I'll try to let you know. So be sure to look at the assignment once it's graded for the feedback, and incorporate that feedback so that the next time you have to use your research question, you use the feedback as well, and you give me an improved one if I gave you feedback. Don't feel bad about the feedback. It's meant to help you, okay? If you haven't already figured it out, you need to put the mark as done for each of these modules. Every time you do something, you have to mark it as done so you can go on to the next one. I made a note of that in that first module, but I am reminding you in this third one because I think some people might be having some questions about it. So you do have to click mark as done every time you finish something. Guys, if you have a question, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you, but please do your job in watching these videos and doing the assignments. All right, we'll see you next time.